Welcome, welcome to Social Studio. You are on the mic with Helena and Michelle. Our goal is to help businesses grow by offering marketing tips and strategies via our interactive Facebook group. You can find us at Social Studio number one. We come to you live weekly via our Facebook videos and various social media platforms and web marketing events to help you grow your bottom line. So let me see here. So here we are. Hi,
Hi there.
Michelle. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How about you, Helena?
Great, great.
Yeah.
So, guys, I'm going to introduce myself and then Michelle's going to introduce herself. So, I'm Helena Richardson. I'm a former NASA IT specialist and owner of HRichnetworks. I have over 20 years of experience in the industry. And so, are you getting the most out of your web solutions? Well, HRich Networks web design and internet marketing company help businesses build a strong online presence so that your ideal client can find you. You can visit my website at www.HRichnetworks.com. And there's my information flowing across the screen there. Hi, Michelle. Let them
Hi
know who
there.
you are as well.
Okay, well, hi everybody. I'm Michelle and I own Triangle Social Media and I help small businesses grow out their social media platforms through platform management, one-on-one social media coaching or group coaching, and local workshops and virtual workshops, as well as fun partnerships like this one, where we can get on and share value and tips and strategies and helps to encourage business owners now during this time and just anytime. Um, so if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the thread here. Just reach out, ask a question. We do different topics each Thursday, and we'd be happy to take requests. Again, Michelle with Triangle Social Media. And if you want to reach me and if you have a question or you need help with your social media, you can email me at michelle@trianglesocialmedia.com or you can visit me online, trianglesocialmedia.com. Happy to help.
Awesome. So, Michelle, did you know that video conferencing, well, because of the way that we've been having to do business since the COVID-19, this type of platform, such as video conferencing, really have become an essential component for the way that we do business. But on the
Definitely.
plus side, it helps us to connect with each other worldwide and abroad. So that's
Hmm.
awesome, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It's an exciting new habit that we probably should have been doing all along, but a lot of us have started now recently and are gaining more and more confidence as we go.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's see. One thing that we can do here today, or what we're going to do here today, is to help you guys, since this is the new norm, the fact of the matter, well, I was reading an article some time ago, and it said that 80% of executives said that video conferencing will be taken over audio conferencing. That's according to Forbes Insight. Well, I'm sure, Michelle, they weren't aware that this pandemic will be taking our lives or impacting our lives the way that it is today. But as Michelle and I share with you the Zoom tips, that's what we want to talk about, because so many people are doing online meetings, and those online meetings are helping folks to better get a handle on working through this pandemic, to be honest.
Hmm. Right.
Just to really help us to get a better handle on just getting more eyes on our business, right?
Hmm.
So One thing, number one, it says to be sure that you mute your mic. One thing that I've seen is that when people get online, they forget to mute their mic, and there's a lot of noise that's in the background, such as
Right.
them eating or typing. So, if you want to mute your mic, the icon is located in the lower left hand corner of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as you jump on, or whenever a speaker starts speaking, mute yourself.
Yes, that is helpful. Yeah, I've
Hmm.
been on networking groups, and somebody might have their mic on. If there's a lot of people, this could become an issue where not so bad of a sound, but birds singing, it's beautiful sound, but it does create a distraction when you're trying to hear someone speak. So
Absolutely.
generally, everybody, and the host can mute everybody, which is
Yes,
helpful. And people
it
can
is.
mute or unmute themselves as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what about number two, Michelle? What are we talking about for as far as number two?
So let's see here. Consider muting your video. Also on the lower left of the screen, if you're eating, scratching, talking, eating, there might be someone else in the room, anything that's a distraction to others. You could temporarily mute or, disable temporarily the video,
Yeah.
so that you can deal with whatever that thing is without becoming a visual distraction. So you've got auditory distractions and visual, and it's just some etiquette points so that it helps the meeting flow without those distractions, so we could focus on who's speaking and what they're saying, right?
Right. I don't know if you've seen the video that I shared recently of a young lady in one of the Zoom conferencing. And so she had her video on, but apparently she forgot it was on and just started walking. So we watching her walk around her house. Next thing you know, she's in the restroom. Pull
I
her
saw
clothes
that.
down.
It was like all over Facebook, and it was, yeah, I felt bad for her that whoever shared that.
Yes. So,
Yeah, I guess it's a
we don't
hard
want to be
lesson learned.
caught with our pants down, right?
At least they blurred it out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
that.
the video that I saw was not blurted out.
Oh, the one I saw was blurred.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's
Wow.
embarrassing. I feel bad for her, but
I
definitely a
did.
hard lesson to learn, right?
Yes, yes. So number three, guys, is to close unneeded applications on your computer. And this helps to keep your video optimally functioning. Because for me as a developer, I have a million screens up, but I do have a system that has enough manpower that it can really help with all of the pages that I have up.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it slows down my system because sometimes I have too many up and too many apps that's running in the background. So I do have to close them out from time to time.
Ah, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I've for me, even if my system can handle it, I think it just helps me to focus more.
Yes.
Just be the way my brain works. If I have so many tabs open, it becomes distracting to me in my thoughts as I'm speaking. So I just like to close the ones I'm not dealing with and
Hmm.
focus on the ones I am dealing with.
Right, right. Okay. So moving right along.
Let's see what we have here. We want to mention about Zoom that you
Mhm.
might want to use a headset with an external mic for best hearing and speaking capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I've been having
interesting.
some
Yeah.
system problems.
Do you like to use the one that goes in your ear, or do you like to use the head headset that goes over your whole head? What do you
Well,
have?
my system comes with the whole headset, but you can use either or. I think if you're doing a video by yourself, maybe it's good not you don't need it because you're not listening or hearing anyone else on the
Yeah.
line. But if
Right.
you have a number of people that are on the line, this would be a
Mhm.
great way to um, promote your business and to be able to hear it clearly and don't have all of that interference in the background.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
They
Yes.
and they come in different levels of quality. I've gone through several that didn't seem worth, so, and I found that I spent a little more money and got some good ones. And I don't always remember to use them though, frankly. If I'm in a quiet room where I don't feel like I need it, I don't tend to use it, but I know people who use it for, every phone call they're on even,
Right.
just
Yeah,
your
there are
habit.
different kinds. One that comes with the mic,
Right.
like they do in the news place. And then
Yeah.
there's the regular mic, and that's what I have. But I need to upgrade my mic because I think it has some feedback when I'm working on it. So right now,
Oh, okay.
my sound is coming from my video
Right.
camera, so that's more helpful. So number 5, it says when you are speaking, let others know that you are finished by saying one of these sign offs. That's all, I'm done, thank you, so that everyone knows that you have finished your comments. Because we can all sing together, but we can't talk at one time. So you want to let people know that. And on Zoom, it highlights the person that is speaking. You can kind of
Right.
see it. If everybody's speaking, you start seeing all the little screens jumping up because everybody's trying to speak at one time.
Yeah, and when you're in a large meeting and there's a lot of little Brady Bunch boxes,
Mhm.
it's helpful when everyone's mic is muted, so that even visually you might be hearing a voice thinking, where is that coming from? And you're looking for the lit up box, right?
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
everyone's talking, then you're going to have a lot of different lit up boxes. But if everyone's mic is muted, then you'll be able to, I mean, the other option is to put it on you have speaker view, and then you have
Mhm.
the grid view.
Yes.
Sometimes I like the speaker view because if there's a lot of people in a meeting, the boxes are so tiny and you can kind of see them. But if you just really want to feel like you can hear and see that person and engage with them,
Mhm.
put it on speaker view so that whoever is speaking then is on the large screen, you know?
Right,
That's
right.
just what your
So we're
preference is.
speaking of our life has changed. My grandbaby is with us since this time and things that are happening. So sometimes he peeks his little head in.
He's
so
so cute. I can see just the top
so
of his
yes, yes, just the top of his head. So we don't want to prolong you guys. Michelle, you gonna take us home?
Well, I just want to offer our viewers to ask questions, and we'd be happy to help and encourage you. If you have questions about Zoom, if you feel like need some more coaching or help with that, we can help you. Helena is she just recently did a series on that. Actually, it's on, I believe, your YouTube channel. Is that right, Helena? So you can find
Yes, it's on my
there.
YouTube
Yeah, I
channel.
mean, we're just
Mhm.
about trying to put value out that's helpful and encouraging to help you with marketing, with tools, social media, etc. And Zoom is one of,
Mhm.
StreamYard is another. Zoom is probably the most popular that I know of, and everyone is using it to get on video. And so it helps the more
Mhm.
confident you are using a platform, so that when you go to create your video or enter the network meeting that you're doing, that you're coming in with more confidence and just not confusion or nervousness. So any little
Right.
thing you can do to help empower people, we would really like to do that. So that's what we're about. Leave a comment, ask a question, let us know how we can help you, and we'll be back next Thursday at 5. Right?
Yes. Thank you guys. Have an
Everybody have a
awesome
great
evening.
night. We'll see you next week.
Thank